the need for charging depreciation. Now, why do we charge depreciation? Here are some points that are mentioned which actually support the fact that depreciation should be charged. Let us understand these points. The first one is matching of cost and revenue. Now students, let us understand what are fixed assets. Fixed assets are the assets which are acquired for use in business. They are acquired for use in business. They are acquired to undertake the production process so that the business can earn something. Since they are being used in business, every cost related to fixed asset should be recorded in the books of accounts. So this cost, that is the reduction in the value of fixed assets, is called as depreciation, and since all the costs are recorded, therefore depreciation should also be recorded. Depreciation should be recorded. Now students, we also know that every cost should be matched out with the revenue as per matching principle. So depreciation is always deducted from incomes of a particular year so as to get correct value of profits. So it is necessary that whenever we are calculating profits, we must deduct depreciation from our incomes. Incomes minus expenses should be there, and these expenses must include depreciation. So now students, just to repeat again, fixed assets are used in business to create value, and every cost associated with fixed asset should be reduced from the incomes of a particular year so as to get correct profits. Now these costs include depreciation. So hence depreciation should be charged for the purpose of calculating profits. Coming to second point students, it is consideration of tax. Now we earn profits in business and profits are taxable. We have to pay tax on profits earned in the business. Now students, depreciation is a tax deductible expense. That is, any depreciation that is charged to the profits during a particular year is deducted from profits for the purpose of calculation of tax. Now the method of charging depreciation might vary. That is, the income tax department might want you to calculate depreciation from method A while you are using method B. So it is important to understand and important to use only that method which has been approved by income tax authorities. Now it is not essential, but it is desirable. The third part is true and fair financial position. We know the concept of full disclosure. It says that the correct financial picture should be disclosed. Now students, if we do not charge depreciation, it will result in overvaluation of assets. Since it results in overvaluation of assets, what will happen is that the business or the accounts would not actually disclose the true picture of the business. Since true picture would not be disclosed, full disclosure principle would be violated, plus a host of other legal problems would be there. So it is necessary to charge depreciation so that the assets are shown at their correct book values. Lastly students, the fourth point, that is compliance with law. Now compliance with law, there are various legal provisions in various acts, that is various statutes. By statutes we mean laws. Various statutes and laws actually tell us to charge depreciation. it has been stated very clearly that depreciation should be charged, and once it is mentioned in law, then you always have to follow it. So then why do we charge depreciation? First of all is that we must charge the costs of the fixed assets out of revenues. Second is, it is a tax deductible expense, so should always be deducted from profits so as to pay lower amount of taxes. But then the method of depreciation might be different from what tax authorities have prescribed, so you have to take care of it. The third one being, when depreciation is charged on fixed assets, it represents true and fair book value of the assets. Then various laws, various statutes, various provisions in various laws actually tell us to charge depreciation. So therefore, it is necessary that we have to comply with those provisions and depreciation be charged in our accounts.